Welcome back to Sports Talk with Britt, and it is game week. So excited for this year. I think it's gonna be a big year for us. I'm gonna try to do a video every night. Something about Sooners, something I read, something, whatever. Tonight I'm gonna do the depth chart. It did come out today, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. Talk about some surprises, maybe. My thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and get into it. My phone's about to die, so we need to get this done pretty quick. Starting at quarterback. Obviously, we know Trevor Knight. And we've known for a few days that Cody Thomas is the backup with Justin Hansen probably going to redshirt this year. That's pretty much what we expected. Starting at running back, we have Ford or Ross listed as the starter. So Ford's name's first. I expect Ford. He'll probably be the guy. They said Stoops is gonna wait and see and kind of see who takes the reins before he gives it to anybody solely, and I think Ford will end up taking that with Perrine as the backup, who I think is gonna be a short yardage guy for sure. Fullback Ripkowski starting over Flowers, but I think Flowers will take it before the end of the year. He is just a true freshman, but from what I'm hearing, he's amazing. So I think Rip will just start the first few games just because he knows the playbook better. He knows the college game a little better. Starting at wide receiver number 1, we have Sterling Shepard. Heard he's going to kind of move to the outside a little bit this year with Smallwood as his backup and Cavill as the third stringer. Wide receiver number 2, who someone I've heard has been having a huge summer and spring, was Deron Neal. Great receiver. I think he's going to have a big year this year. Derek Woods is his backup, and Bennett as the third guy. So, wide receiver 3, probably our slot guy, KJ Young. I'm here to have a big big summer as well, with Micaiah Quick, who I think will eventually get in there maybe as the third guy before the season's over, with Bennett as his backup. Left tackle, obviously we know Tyrus Thompson. Backing him up is Josiah St. John and Daimler. I don't know how you say it, Daimler. I don't know how you say it. I would guess Daimler, but I don't know. Left guard was between Savage and Sheed, and it is going to be Adam Sheed starting. Adam Shed, however you want to say it. With Evans as the third guy. I think Savage is going to provide a lot of depth at the guard position. We should be too deep at offensive line, so we can rotate some of those guys. At center, starting Ty Darlington, who I think will be our offensive breakout player of the year, with Costantati as his backup and Jonathan Alvarez, the freshman, third stringer. Right guard, we have Costantati starting, with Savage as his backup, and then Theo third. Right tackle, obviously one of our great players, Darrell Williams, one of our best offensive linemen, maybe the best offensive lineman with Thompson, Darrell Williams, and then Farniok as his backup. And Grant, the converted tight end. The big shocker, which I think is pretty awesome. We have Blake Bell. It's going to be awesome starting tight end. That's huge for him. It's really cool. McNamara is going to be our second tight end. And the weird thing is that Ajalana wasn't even listed on the depth chart. So maybe he's in a red shirt. I don't know really. Starting defensive tackle, we have Phillips. And then Romar is the second DT with Toria Peterson third. And Jordan Wade is the fourth, so Romar must be really coming on. At right end, we have Chuka Ndulue with Charles Walker and DJ Ward as the backups. And left end, we have Tapper, obviously a monster, who I expect to have a huge year, with Matt Diamond and Toria Peterson as the backups. Matt Diamond's awesome too. You can play some inside too. Right inside linebacker, we have Dominique Alexander, who's just a tackling machine, maybe one of the best linebackers we've had in a very long time. He's going to be a sophomore. And Aaron Franklin is his backup, but just kind of scary, losing Shannon, we lose some depth. Aaron Franklin's a decent player, but hopefully we don't lose anybody. Maybe we can move like Bolton to the inside, or maybe Lindley or something like that. Left inside linebacker, we have Jordan Evans starting. Obviously, Frank Shannon's not even on the depth chart, which is kind of a shocker. So we'll see where that goes. But Jordan Evans, I think, is going to be a great linebacker as well. He showed some really good promise. His backup's Gastelum, a walk-on. I mean, he was the guy. He's made some big plays for us. He recovered the fumble in the Sugar Bowl. Not the fumble, but the the squib kick that bounced off the Alabama player. You know, he's a good player. He's a walk-on. It's a cool story, but not who you want as your backup linebacker. Outside linebacker, we have obviously Eric Stryker and Lindley as his backup. Right outside linebacker, the converted D-end, Janelle Gresham, with Obo Okoronkwo, I don't know how you say his last name, or Devontae Bond. And Obo is supposed to be having a big year this year. I've heard he's doing really, really well. At right corner, we have Sanchez with his backup is Dakota Austin and Stanmon Taylor. Left cornerback, he won the spot, is Julian Wilson. I mean, that's big. And then Jordan Thomas, the true freshman, and Marcus Green, the true freshman. That's some big players. That's some big shoes to fill for two true freshmen. You know, if Wilson went down, you know, Austin may slide over. We'll see. At free safety, we have Ahmad Thomas as our starter, and Hatari Bird or Stephen Parker as his backup. And then at strong safety, we have Quentin Hayes, and his backup is Stephen Parker. I like Hayes back there as a senior. You know, you kind of show Parker the ropes, and Parker may take over because I think he has more talent towards the end of the season. But right now, it's going to be Hayes. At kicker, obviously, we have Michael Honeycutt, punter Barnett. Obviously, our kickoff guy is Nick Hodgson still. Our deep snapper, long snapper is Horky. Our holder is Grant Bothan. Then our kick returner is Alex Ross and Deron Neal, with the backup being Mekhi Quick. I think Quick will take over for one of them before the year's over. And our punt returner is Sterling Shepard, with the backup being Quick. They got Sanchez on there as well, which I don't really think he's that fast. So I don't think I would really want him back there. And he's our best corner, so that's another reason. But I'll probably put Quick back there just because he's not a vital piece of our team this year. So it may be alright to get him back there. You know, if he does get hurt, it's not as big as losing Shepard or Sanchez. So nothing major, you know. I think we're going to be really good this year. We got Bell. That's kind of that's a big deal for him. You know, no Frank Shannon. That's a big deal. It's weird seeing Mixon not on there, but we don't know about that. Supposedly Hanson's going to redshirt. It said that already. Stephen Parker, I'm going to get some play time along with Jordan Thomas. So other than that, it's pretty much what we thought it was going to be. No real big shockers. Other than, Shed and Savage, that's pretty big. We thought Savage had a chance, but Shed coming back, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But other than that, guys, this is going to be about it. I just wanted to go over it a little bit. I'll be watching out for videos every night this week for sure. I'm going to get my preview on Saturday. Probably not going to get to watch the game live. Probably have to catch the, hopefully, Huff 99, counting on you. Have the replay or the game up that night on YouTube. I'll watch it a lot. If not, maybe catch the replay on Fox Sports Southwest the next morning. Hopefully I can catch it that night, though. I'm going to be working and it's on pay-per-view, so it sucks, but I don't expect us to lose, so that's not a huge deal. Again, follow Oklahoma Updated on Twitter. B_Toad91, that's me. Find me on Facebook, Britt Brown. Walk with Chappie on YouTube, go find him. Awesome videos. Do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Awesome. See a lot of people doing it. It's really cool. Really for a really good cause. Let's go ahead and get that done. And until next time, guys, Boomer Sooner, let's go. 5 days away. Let's go. Thanks for watching Sports Talk with Britt.